What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new review for you guys today. As you guys can see in the title, we are doing the Knuckles Season 1 review. And I have a couple of things to say about this season, honestly, or series. But of course, before we head straight into it, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 750 subscribers before the end of the year, and it will really mean a lot if you guys can help me reach that goal. But we're also generally very close to 550 subscribers. So if you guys want to help me reach that goal instead, that would also really mean a lot. Anywho, let's get straight into this Knuckles series. Alright, so if I'm gonna be honest, I think this series wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad either. I would give it like a little mediocre-ish. I feel like the comedy was a little too much in this series, I would say, honestly. Like, I felt like this series is what a lot of people had a problem with when it comes to the Transformers 1 trailer. Like, they showed a lot of comedy and people really want that like seriousness, which we do get some serious moments in this series, but it's not as often as comedic. Like, it's always like very comedic in some type of way. I would say though, this series should have been named at least Knuckles and Wade, in my personal opinion, because like Knuckles kinda, like, I agree with everyone, he barely like shows up in the series and it's mostly about Wade also. So I felt like it should have been like Knuckles and Wade, or Wade and Knuckles. Well, Knuckles and Wade sounds better, honestly. But I generally feel like there was like so much comedy in this series, and I want to like give it that like upper hand, if that makes sense, just because like I feel like the reason why they're giving so much comedy in this is because Sonic 3 is gonna be a lot more serious, especially since we're getting an introduction of Shadow, you know? I don't know how I would feel about that. I feel like there will be at least a little bit of comedy in that movie also, but like I don't even know, man. I don't know what to think, because like like Sonic 3 is still kind of like, there's no news about it, honestly. We only got like that Keanu Reeves is gonna be voicing Shadow, which is freaking amazing, honestly, and like that Sonic is gonna be in the movie. But I'm just generally curious of what that movie is gonna be about, honestly, especially since now we got Knuckles series. I will say though, I like how they kind of teased a little bit of the whole like bowling crashing thing because of Shadow. Shadow came in, I'm assuming, in 1974, because let's do the math here. Sonic 3 is coming out 2024, of course. The bowling announcers said something happened, an extra, I can't even pronounce that word. Shadow technically came in 1974, and that's 50 years. And in the end credit scene of Sonic 2, they said something about like they haven't worked on something like in 50 years or some shit. And yeah, I just did math and I was like, oh shit. But I would say though, the final episode kind of carried this whole series, I would say. I just like that whole like final battle, honestly. It looked pretty cool, and like I would say that like Wade speech that he gave, like when he was fighting that whole dude with the Rhinoceros, I would call him, that whole speech that he gave for Knuckles when he was just laying down there, like it felt heartwarming, honestly. But I would say though, I fucking called it. I literally said in one of the trailer reactions, I'll put the clip, honestly, and I really like the idea that they're giving that Sonic 1 little plot to Knuckles. With the first Sonic movie, it was about Robotnik trying to get Sonic's power, you know. Now it's these side characters that are trying to get the Knuckles power. They're giving Knuckles that little Sonic 1 treatment. I literally said that they're gonna give Knuckles the Sonic 1 treatment, kind of, because we had freaking Wade the whole series too, but like they literally gave him that like that first movie treatment. I told you this. Yo, I freaking predicted that shit, and I'm so happy that I did, because I just felt it. It felt like it was like that, honestly. So that's why I'm kind of like happy in a way, because I was like, yo, I can't believe I just freaking predicted that. But of course, instead, it was about a home instead of a friend, because Sonic was looking for a friend, and then Knuckles was just more about a home, because he technically already has the friends. He has Tails and Sonic, you know, like he didn't necessarily have like the same problem that Sonic had, because he was genuinely alone in the world. And now in Knuckles' perspective, that Tails and Sonic is in the picture, you know, he already has the friends. It's just more of his home. So he's here, and now he's home. And I honestly, it was such a, that last episode, I would say definitely carried the whole series for me personally. Freaking I didn't expect fucking that crazy girl from iCarly to be in the show also. I think that's her, honestly. They look very similar, honestly. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But like, I was kind of surprised about that. I was like, what the heck? Other than that, though, I thought the series was mediocre, honestly. Like, when it comes to like a single episode carrying the whole thing, I'm kind of just like mid about the whole series, if I'm gonna be honest. But it was generally good, and yeah, it's definitely meant for kids. I would say that. It's not meant for like, I mean, I don't know. I'm a Sonic fan, but I never really played so much of the OG games in general for me to really give an opinion on the people that generally play the games. But for me personally, I felt like it was generally aimed for kids. But that is going to be my review for the Knuckles series season 1 review. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think of the stories. Did you guys think it was good? Did you guys think it was or did you guys not really like it whatsoever? I would love to start a conversation with you guys. Anywho, peace out, everyone, guys, too. Enjoy your day. Make every day not today. Everyone stay positive. Be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.